Smart automation, better business. Learn how to optimize your business with Solved.
Hi, my name is Brendan Lowe. I'm a Salesforce consultant at Solved, and today I'm going to be teaching you a little bit more about AI. We're going to start with one of the basics that is really important to understand as you're starting to learn about AI and how it can help you, and that is answering to the question, what are AI agents? It's important for you to know this if you want to learn about AI. So let me share my screen and let's answer that question for you. All right, so what are AI agents? AI agents are used in most AI technology. And the simple definition that I have here is it's a piece of intelligent software designed to perceive its surroundings and then take actions to achieve specific goals. Now we're gonna dive into that a little bit deeper, specifically some of the key words that are in there. But a common question that I get is, what is the difference between AI and just automation, right? Typically, I work within Salesforce, and I get this question often, like, why would we need AI, or what benefit does it have versus just setting up a flow or an automation? And the main point that I want to point out here is the fact that it says intelligent software. A flow or automation that you set up typically cannot be intelligent. It cannot perceive its surroundings and cannot drive towards a specific goal using all of the information that it can gather itself. So that's what we're going to talk through today. And we're going to get into, what is the benefit of an AI agent? So let's talk about some of those things that we were just bringing up, some of the key characteristics of an agent. First is that they're autonomous, meaning they don't need to be completely handheld by a human interaction, right? I don't need to tell it to trigger every time. I don't need to tell it what to do. These are autonomous agents that can go and perform actions on their own. And as we're going to get into, learn and improve. They're goal-oriented. So all AI agents have a specific goal that they're driving towards. And obviously you're the one, when you set up the agent, that tells it what the goal is and general instructions for how to get there. But what's really cool about AI agents is they're perceptive and they're reactive. So perceptive, meaning they can perceive their surroundings, right? What's going on around them, what's happening in the process upstream or downstream. And they can use that information to be reactive. So they can respond to changes. They can take new inputs and intelligently break them down to understand how to best react and still drive towards the goal that they've been given. And then the last one has to be the coolest. They're adaptive in their learning. What that means is over time, as it's able to gather more information, get practice doing driving towards its goal and learn the best way to achieve its goal, it's going to become more efficient and better at achieving the goal. And that just feeds right into it being autonomous, right? You don't have to go and update the agent. It's just learning on its own over time and becoming better. To close this out, I'd like to give a real world example. And the one that I thought of was a self-driving car. So if you think of it, the cameras and the sensors on a self-driving car it senses. That's how it perceives its surroundings and it reacts to new information, right? The brain is what would process the information to decide when should the car brake, when should it turn, when should it accelerate. And then the actual act of controlling the car is the action. That is the goal that it's striving towards, is taking action using its senses and brain to improve over time. All right. Well, hopefully that helps you learn a little bit more about AI agents. Again, these AI agents are used in most of AI. In fact, in Salesforce, they have Agentforce, and agents are what do all of the AI actions within Salesforce for you. So if you'd like to learn a little bit more about how these AI agents work in the context of Salesforce, I do have a video that I've put out. Just go to solve.cloud on YouTube, and the video is called What is Agentforce? Would like to invite you to go take a look at that, learn a little bit more, and hopefully you found this video interesting. If you have any questions or anything that you would add as to what an AI agent is, feel free to drop those in the comments. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. We can't wait to help you automate your business. Please like, comment, or subscribe for more.